Hello everyone, welcome back. Today in this class we are going to learn some applications of uh, linear equations, simultaneous equations, okay? Linear equations in two variables. Now these are nothing but the word problems. So some situations are given, you have to form the linear equations first and then you have to solve them using the any method which we have learned so far. So we have learned substitution method, elimination method, graphical method and cross multiplication method. So now let's solve some questions based on them. Now here they have given the ratio of two numbers is 2/3 and some situation is given and we have to find the numbers. So let the numbers are x and y. Now as per the situation, first we have 2/3 equals to x over y. Now I'll make the first equation, so I'll cross multiply and simplify, so I'll get my first equation. Okay, now 2 is subtracted from the first number. Okay, so x minus 2 and 8 from the second, so y minus 8. Then the ratio becomes the reciprocal of the original ratio. Now original ratio is 2/3, so it is 3/2. Alright, and now again the same thing, cross multiply and simplify. So what do we get? 2x minus 4 equals to 3y minus 24, and then 2x minus 3y equals to minus 20. So I have two equations. Now we learned uh, all the methods so far. So now I can use any of the method. So what I'll do, I'll just use the substitution method. For that, elimination method. So for that, I'll just multiply this by 3 and this by 2. So what do we get? This is going to be 9x minus 6y equals 0. And here if we multiply 4x minus 6y equals to minus 40, and then we use the elimination, so we can eliminate this, change the signs, so I'll get 5x equals to 40 and x equals to 8. So we'll get x equals to 8, and then when we substitute in any of the equation, I can find the value of y. So 3 into 8 minus 2y equals 0. So I'll get y equals to 12. So here is the solution. So the numbers are 8 and 12. You can verify your answer. As I said, 8 upon 12, you'll get the simplest form is 2/3. When you subtract 2 from 8, you'll get 6. You subtract 8 from y, you'll get 4. So that is the reciprocal, 4 upon 6. So simplification is you'll get 3/2, right? So that is how you will get your answer. Now here they're talking about a 2-digit number and we are talking about digits, right? So let the ones place digit be x and tens place digit this, you can take y. Now the number is, so original number is 10y plus x. Now when you interchange the digit, so number after interchanging digit equals 10x plus y. Now what they are saying, when you interchange the digit, the number is 18 more than the original number and the sum of the digit is 8. So x plus y equals 8. So this is the straight away the first equation and the new number. So 10x plus y, this is 18 more than the original number. So original number is 10y plus x and here 18 more than that. Now when we simplify this, what do we get? This is 9x minus 9y equals 18. If I divide all of them by 9, I'll get x minus y equals 2. So this is my second equation. We have two equations. Now I can simply apply the elimination method to simplify them. Very easy question now, right? So what do we get? 2x, we eliminate y, so 2x equals 10 and x equals to 5. When I substitute in any equation, I get y equals to 3. So we got the x and y value. So the number is what? 35, right? 35. So if you just verify your answer, if you interchange the digit, the new number becomes 53, which is 18 more than the original number, right? Perfect. Now age question. So let's understand this, what they are saying. 4 years ago the mother, see what we have to find, we have to find the present age of mother and daughter. So what I'll do, I'll first make the table. Okay, so I'll just write mother and daughter, then I'll write their ages here. So present age, so let the present age of mother is x years. Okay, these are in terms of years and this is in y. Now they are saying 4 years ago. So 4 years ago. Now tell me, if your present age is 10 years, then 4 years ago your age will be was the 6 years, right? So you are simply subtracting. So x minus 4 here, y minus 4. Now what they are saying, 4 years ago the mother was 4 times as old as her daughter. So mother's age was 4 times that of daughter age, right? So this is the representation of this situation. Okay, now 6 years later means after 6 years, right? 6 years later, so mother's age becomes x plus 6 because present age is 6, daughter's age is y, so y plus 6. Now what they are saying, the mother will be 2.5 times as old as the daughter that time. So mother age will be 2.5, so 2.5 times y plus 6. Now when we simplify these two equations, we'll get our two equations. So let me just simplify and write. So I'll get x minus 4y equals to, this is minus 16 and plus 4, so minus 12. So I have the first equation. Same way, x minus 2.5 y, and this is becomes, when I simplify, 9. So my second equation, and now I can simply eliminate x and then find the value of y. So x minus 4y equals 12. Sorry, x minus 4 equals to minus 12, right? And then x minus 2.5 y equals 9. Now let's simplify this. So minus plus minus. So what do we get? I'll get minus 1.5 y equals, this is minus 21. So y is nothing but 14, right? Y equals to 14. When you substitute in any of the equation, you will get the value of x. So x minus 4 into 14 equals minus 12. When I simplify, I'll get x equals to, right? So mother's present age is 44 years and daughter's present age is 14 years. And you can verify this, right? So 4 years ago mother was 40 years and daughter was 10 years, so it is 4 times, that's correct. And after 6 years mother will be 50 years and daughter will be 20 years, so it is 2.5 times, right? So the answer is correct and you can always verify, as I said. Perfect. All right, now here annual income ratio is given. So let A's annual income is X rupees, right? And B's annual income is Y rupees. And now they have given X over Y equals 3 to 4. So I'll get my first equation, 4x minus 3y equals 0. So I'll keep this aside. Now their expenditure, if each has 5,000 and the ratio becomes 5 to 7. So what I'll do, I'll just subtract 5,000 from each of them and the ratio becomes 5 to 7, right? And then when I simplify this, what do we get? Let's simplify. So 7x minus 35,000 equals 5y minus 25,000, right? So we'll get our second equation, 7x minus 5y equals 10,000. So this is the second equation. And now you know the methods, how to solve them. You can apply any of the method and when you solve them using any of one. So what I'll do, I'll just write the answer now. So I'm multiplying this by 4, this by 7 to eliminate. So what do we get? 28x minus 21y equals 0. And here 28x minus 20y equals 40,000. And now when I eliminate, so I'll get negative y equals to 40,000. So y negative 40,000, so y equals to 40,000. So y salary is 40,000 rupees, right? Income. And by putting this into any of the equation, I'll get x equals to 30,000, right? Or you can simply put in this ratio to get your answer very quickly. So we got the annual incomes of both A and B. I hope you understand this. Now here very interesting question. So the examination, the ratio of passes to failure is given and we have to find the number of students who appeared for the examination. But the ratios which are given are nothing but passes to failure. So what I'll do, let the number of passes equals x and that was of failure is y. So the total number of students are x plus y. Okay, understand this. Now they have given the first ratio, x to y becomes 4 to 1 and I get my first equation which is x minus 4y equals 0. So I have the first equation here. Now had 30 less appeared, 20 less passed. Now 20 less passed. So passes is x. So x minus 20. And now see 30 less appears. So 30 minus 20 is 10. So 10 more failure. I mean 10 less failure. So y minus 10 we have to do. And that is equals to 5 to 1. This is very much important. Okay. They have given 10 less pass. So 20 less pass. So I have subtracted 20. 30 minus 20 is 10. So we subtracted 10 from y. Okay. This is how we'll get this. And then when I simplify, I'll get my second equation which is nothing but x minus 5y equals minus 30. Now we have two equations which we can solve very easily using the elimination method. So x minus 4y equals 0, x minus 5y equals minus 30. Now let's eliminate those. So we'll get the value of y equals to 30, and when I simplify, substitute in any of the equation, I'll get the value of x as 30 into 4, which is 120. So number of passes are 120, number of failure are 30. So total students, number of students are nothing but x plus y, which is nothing but 150, right? So this is the answer for this. I hope you understood this. Very interesting question, right? Perfect. Now here is a very important question, okay, very interesting also. So two articles are there, they sold for different prices, making different amount of profit, and we have to find the cost price of those. So now let the cost price CP of article 1 equals x rupees and that of article B equals to y rupees. Write the proper way. Now first one, so 5% profit on A and 7% on B. This is a printing mistake, so just cancel this thing. So what I can say, x plus 0.05x because 5% profit, and this is on x, and now y, so y plus 0.07y, and this is equals to 1167, right? Now we have to simplify this and we have to form the equation 1. So on simplifying this, what do we get if I'll just multiply? So 105x multiplied by 100 and simplified, so 105x plus 107y, this is equals to 1167, and 2 zeros we have to add over here. So this is my equation 1. Now similar way I'll make the second equation. So here it is vice versa, so I'm directly writing it. So x plus 0.07 x plus y plus 0.07y equals 1165, right? And now on simplifying that, we'll get 107x plus 105y equals 116500. So we have equation 2. Now what I'll do, first of all I'll add both of them so that I can simplify them easily and I get my answer easily. Do you remember we learned the similar question? So adding 1 and 2, I'm directly writing it, okay, to save the time. So 212x plus 212y equals 233200, and now dividing them by 212, we'll get x plus y equals 1100. Alright, so this is my equation 3, and same way if I subtract 1 and 2, so subtracting 1 and 2, what do we get? Negative 2x plus 2y equals 200, and now dividing them by 2, so minus x plus y equals 100, and now this is my equation 4. Solving 3 and 4. We can eliminate x. So 2y equals to 1200 and y equals to, we'll get 600. Right? So y we got 600 and x will get 500. So we got the cost price of both the articles. So you have to write the final answer. So write the final answer. This is the cost price of CP of article B and CP of article A. Right? Perfect. Now one more very interesting question. So Pooja and Ritu can do a piece of work in 1 over 7 days. So when I simplify them, we'll get 120. Okay, 120 over 7. Okay. Now let Pooja's. Okay, Pooja 1 day work equals 1 over x, and same way Ritu's. So this is equals to 1 upon y. Complete this statement. Okay. Now 1 over x plus 1 over y equals, you have to take the reciprocal of that. So 7 over 120. Okay. Now if 1 day work of Pooja is 3/4 of 1 day work of Ritu. So 1 day work of Pooja is 1 over x. This is equals to 3/4 of 1 over y. Right. So we got this, and now if I substitute this value over here and simplify this. So 3 upon 4 into 1 over y plus 1 over y equals 7 upon 120. And now when I simplify, what do we get? The value of 1 over y. So that is equals to 7 over 4 equals 7 upon 120. And now on simplifying this, I'll get y equals to 30. Right? So on substituting the y value in this equation, okay, this one. So we'll get x equals to 1 over x equals to 1 over 40. So x equals to 40. So that means what I can say, Pooja will complete in 40 days. This is Pooja and this is Ritu. Ritu will complete the work in 30 days, right? Perfect. Great. Alright. Again, very common question which is asked. So taxi charges are fixed and charges per kilometer. Okay. So let the fixed charge be x rupees. Okay. And charge per kilometer equals to y rupees. Now let's form the equation. So what they are saying, for 10 kilometer we have to pay 315. So fixed charge plus 10y equals to 315. So this is the first equation, and same way for 15 kilometer the charge paid is 465. So x plus 15y equals to 465. So this is the equation 2. Now once we get this two equations, we can simplify this and we can simply use the elimination method. So when I use this, I'll get minus 5y equals to minus 150, and then I'll get y equals to 30. So we got the charge per kilometer. This is 30. Okay, and when I substitute this in any of the equation, I can find the value of x, which is, let me just quickly find it, x plus 10 into 30 equals to 315. So x equals to 15, right? So we got the value of x and y. This is 15. Now how much does a person have to pay traveling a distance of 32 kilometer? So charge for 32 kilometer equals to fixed charge. So we will just write x plus 32y, and now we'll substitute the values. So 15 plus 32 times 30, and now when I simplify this, I'll get this value as 975 rupees. Perfect. Great. Now very interesting question. Okay, so there are two pipes, right? Larger diameter and the smaller diameter. So let pipe A is larger diameter, so which completes x hours per unit, right? And pipe B smaller diameter, and this is y hours per unit. Now what they are saying, they take 12 hours to fill the uh, pool, right? Okay, so both pipe, so x plus y I can say, right? X plus y equals to, what do we get? 1 over 12. Remember, it is 1 over 12. Okay, we are just finding how much per hour unit. So this is 1 over 12. And now when I simplify this, I'll get 12x plus 12y equals to 1. So this is my first equation. Now 4 hours for the larger diameter pipe and smaller diameter 9 hours. So they only half the pool is filled. So what we can say, 4x plus 9y so that is equals to 1 half. The half of work is done, right? And now when I simplify this, so we'll get 8x plus 18y equals 1. Now I have these two equations, and now comparing 1 and 2. So what do we get? 12x plus 12y equals 8x plus 18y, because both are 1. So what I'll get, 4x equals to 6y, or if I'll divide both of them by 2, I'll get 2x equals to 3y, right? Now if I substitute this value in any of the equation, I can find the value of y. So I am putting this in equation 2. So this is what, 4, so multiplied by 4, so I'll get 12y plus 18y equals 1. So we'll get 30y equals 1. So y equals to 1 over 30. And similarly, I'll get x equals to 1 over 20, right? So that means the larger pipe will take 20 hours. 20 hours, and the smaller diameter pipe will take 30 hours to fill the swimming pool completely. So write your final answer in a proper way. Now this is very common question which is asked for this simultaneous equations. So we have to find the speed of stream. Now speed of stream, speed of water, right? Then speed of boat. We have these different things along with us. Okay, now what we'll do, we have to find the speed of stream. So let the speed of stream, this is nothing but the water which is flowing, right? x kilometer per hour speed. Alright, and speed of water is given. See, this is given. So speed of water equals to uh, this is not water, sorry, this is boat. Boat equals to 5 kilometer per hour. This is given. So see, upstream is what? Going into inside the sea, okay, and downstream is coming out. So when boat is going inside the water, the stream and the boat have the opposite direction. So the speed of upstream, okay, speed of upstream equals to 5 minus x. This is the net speed, kilometer per hour. And for the downstream they should be added because they both are coming in the same direction. They are coming out. So 5 plus x kilometer per hour. Remember this. This is very much important where students are making mistake. Now we are given this distance going 40 kilometer upstream and coming 40 kilometer downstream. So now we have to write this in terms of the distance value. So distance is equals to time taken is what they have given. See, it takes thrice as much as time for upstream and downstream. So time equals to distance upon speed, right? So they are saying for take thrice as much as. So now time taken for upstream will be thrice because it is going opposite to the stream direction. It will take more time. Okay, so 40 upon upstream speed is 5 minus x equals 3 times. Okay, 3 times 40 upon 5 plus x. This is time taken for upstream and time taken for downstream. Okay, now we'll just divide both the sides by 40 first. So we'll get 1 over 5 minus x equals to 3 upon 5 plus x. Okay, and then I can simplify this easily. So 5 plus x equals to 15 minus 3x, and now when I solve this, I have 4x equals 10 and x equals to 2.5. So the speed of stream is 2.5 kilometer per hour. This is the answer, right? I hope you understand this question, right? Remember, upstream speed will be lower than the downstream speed. Okay? Alright. Alright. Now, again, very interesting question. Okay? That again involves the upstream and downstream. Right? So, we have to find here the speed of boat in still water and speed of stream, both of them. So, let understand this. So, let the speed of boat in still water equals x kilometer per hour, and that of the stream, okay, stream equals y kilometer per hour. Complete the statement. And now we have to write the speed of upstream and downstream. So upstream, I am not completing statement, you please complete it your own. So x minus y kilometer per hour. Remember, I told you upstream is less and downstream is addition. So downstream is x plus y kilometer per hour. Alright. Now, what they have taken given. So they have given 28 kilometer upstream in 7 hours. Alright. So we'll write for this. And 21 kilometer of upstream in 5 hours. This is, sorry, 28 kilometer downstream and 21 kilometer upstream in 5 hours. Alright. So now let's write this. So time taken, so 30 kilometer upstream and 28 kilometer downstream. So 30 upon x minus y plus 28 over x plus y equals 7 hours, right? I am using the formula time equals to t equals to distance upon speed. We already know this in our physics science. Alright. Now when I simplify this, so I'll show you one simple method to simplify. Let me write the second equation also. So now 21 kilometer upstream, 21 kilometer upstream and return. So again same 21 kilometer, right? So plus 21 upon x plus y, that is in 5 hours. 1 upon x minus y equals to, I'll take n, and 1 upon x plus y equals to n. So this is a reducible form. Okay. Now what I'll get, 30m plus 28n equals 7. See, this is very simple now. And we know how to solve this. Here this becomes 21m plus 21n equals 5. Now these are simple equations which we can solve easily, right? So I can apply any of the method to simplify them. So what I'll do, I'll just multiply this by 3 and this by 4. And now I'll solve them. So I'll get 90m plus equals 21 and this is 84m plus 84n equals 20. Now this is very simple to solve. I'll just use the elimination method and what do we get? Here we'll get 6, right? So 6m equals 1. This gives me m equals to 1 over 6. And by putting this value in any of the equation, okay, any of the equation, I'm getting the value of x plus y also. So x plus y, if I'll simplify, I'll get 14. This is n equals to 1 over 14 I'll get. Alright. And now from this what I'll get, x minus y equals 6 and from this I'll get x plus y equals 14. And now again I have two equations which we can solve and we'll get the value of x and y. So on solving this I'll get x equals to 10. Perfect. So 10 and y equals to 4, right? So we got these two answers. So the board speed is 10 kilometer per hour, 10 kilometer per hour, and the stream speed is 4 kilometer per hour, right? See, the question looks very complicated, but we solved that in very easy manner, right? I hope you understand this question how to solve. Okay, so I try to cover as many as different variety of questions. If you, I am hoping that you have solved along with me. If not, then watch this video again, try to solve them. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment box. I am going to help you surely. Okay, so practice more. And as I said, this chapter is really very easy to score, but just you need to be very careful so that you can avoid all the silly mistakes. So I explained where the chances of this making silly mistakes are there so that you can avoid them and you can practice very well. Alright then, also these questions you can verify your answer very easily. So I would suggest you to while you recheck your paper, just verify your answer so that you can secure your marks, right? Alright then, thank you for watching this video. If you like this, please like it, share it and subscribe the channel. Alright, thank you for watching.